Hello and welcome to Dream Life Designer, where I help you reach your goals and make your dreams a reality. I'm Lauren, and in this video you will learn 5 tips to get your new year off to a great start. I come out with new videos every week, so be sure to subscribe and click on the bell so that you're the first to know about them. Also, if you find this video helpful, be sure to click like and leave a comment below, because that helps boost it up in the algorithms on YouTube so that other people who might find the video helpful can also find it. Here are the tips for getting your new year off started right. Tip number 1 is to review your last year, to celebrate your accomplishments, and to make your next year even better. Now, if you didn't watch my video from last week yet, be sure to go back and watch that video. It's called Learn from Last Year. I go into details in that video about an exercise you can do that can help you do this really effectively. So I'm not going to say too much more here. This is going to be a quick step, so you can go back and find that video. I'll link it down below so that you can find it. The second tip is to clarify your next year. So I want you to think about, what is your number 1 goal? If you could only achieve one thing next year, only one big goal, what would that goal be? Now, of course, you will get to do more than just achieve that one goal and that one dream, but this will help you stay focused. This will help you not lose sight of what is most important to you. This is a good time to look back over your long and short-term goals that you've set and think about, what is that one big goal? If you haven't set your long and short-term goals yet, I'll put a link below to a video that'll help you with that as well. But either way, think in your mind, what is the biggest thing you want to achieve this year? And use that as an anchor throughout your year to keep you on track to what is most important in your life. Then you can fit all of your other goals and desires around that one, but that way you're making progress on what is most important to you. The third tip is to plan out your one-year goals and to set quarterly action steps that will get you to those goals by the end of the year. If you haven't done this yet, and if you haven't watched my video, I have a video about how to do that, so I will link that below as well. That video is called How to Achieve Your Yearly Goals, so you can find that down in the description below to help you with that step. This is a great time to really look at your year ahead and plan for it in a way that will help you accomplish what it is you want to achieve by the end of the year. Tip number 4 is start working on your big goal, your number 1 goal that you identified earlier, right away. Don't put it off for weeks or months, but think of something when you're setting your steps for the year and your plan for the year. Think of what can you do right away, even today or even this week, to start the momentum going to achieve that goal. This is important to prioritize that number 1 goal, so you make sure that you get it done. It doesn't get forgotten about and put off. If that's the most important thing to you, you need to get to it. And it's also encouraging, because when you make progress on that thing that's most important to you, it will motivate you to continue to make progress on that and to make progress on other goals that you have and other dreams. And finally, tip number 5 is don't take on too much all at once. It can be tempting this time of year to make a huge list of resolutions that you want to achieve. This is very common for people to start off the new year and have all the resolutions they're going to do this year, and they go gung-ho and start taking them all on, and maybe they last till February, but probably not much longer, if that far. Like I mentioned in one of my other videos, willpower and stamina are like a muscle. You can't throw on a ton of weight all at once, right? If I decided I wanted to lift 300 pounds and I tried to lift it, I wouldn't be able to lift it. Or if I could get it up at all, it wouldn't be up for very long, right? I would have to very gradually build up to that amount of weight. It's the same thing with anything that requires willpower and stamina. You need to gradually build up to it. So it is fine if you do have some very big goals you want to achieve this year that do require a lot of willpower, but don't start doing them all at the same time, because you have those goals for a reason. You have those goals so that you can reach them. If you try and take them on all at once, you won't reach them, because it will be too much and you'll start falling off and giving up on them and lose that stamina that you need. Especially with things that you know will be challenging, spread them out throughout your year when you start on them. Give yourself enough time to build up stamina. For example, maybe I want to get more sleep because I don't get enough sleep. Maybe I want to get a lot more sleep this year, and maybe I want to exercise more. But maybe I know that both of those are going to be very hard for me to discipline myself to do. So I should just pick one of those to start with. It really doesn't matter which one. You can decide which one would be more strategic for you. Maybe it's one that's more important to you, or maybe it's one that will help you achieve the other one. But pick one and start with it and give yourself enough time for it to become a routine. Usually things take about 30 days, so maybe in January I'm just going to focus on sleeping 8 hours a night every night, that I'm going to make sure I get that sleep. And that's my big priority for self-control and stamina and willpower, is to focus on that. After you've done it for a while, then it starts to become a habit. So you don't have to put as much effort into doing that thing, and then you can take on another thing that takes more willpower, self-control, and stamina. So as you plan your yearly goals and your quarterly steps, be sure to space out those things that you know will take a lot of willpower. Give yourself the time to build up to the next thing that you can add on, because you want to be successful, and if you try and throw it all on at once, it's not going to happen. You really want to set yourself up for success. This was a very short and sweet video. Those were the 5 tips that will get your new year off to a great start if you follow through with those. Remember, I have those other videos below that will help you with some of those steps, and I'll put a couple other videos down there that you might find useful as well. And now it's time for the big announcement. So last week I gave you a little teaser about something I've been working on, and I want to tell you a little bit more about it today. I've been working on creating a new resource for you that will help you in reaching your goals and living your dream life. I've put a lot of information into my videos to help you, and I know many of you are finding it very helpful and you're applying these things to your life, but I know sometimes it can be hard on your own to follow through with all of those things, or to know exactly how this applies step by step. So I've created a course for those of you who would like a bit more help along the way. So in this course, I go into more detail on all these different steps I've talked about, and I take you step by step through the process of how to reach your goals and dreams, how to set those goals that will get you where you want to go, to turn your life into what you've been dreaming of, to make it a reality. I give you a lot more information. I give you other resources within it. It's not just videos, to help you make your dreams a reality in your life. I really believe it'll benefit many of you, whether you're someone who really struggles on your own putting these things into action, or maybe you're doing okay but you just like some more information and steps to follow along the way. This course will be coming out very soon, in just the next few weeks, so stay tuned. I'll be posting more information in future videos and on the Dream Life Designer Facebook page and Instagram account, so be sure to stay tuned so you can find out when that's released. I want to make it available to you soon because I know a lot of you are working right now on planning for this next year, on setting your goals. It'll be out in just a matter of weeks, so you can get started this first month and get your year off to a great start. And I really believe that this is going to help many of you who are starting that path towards living your dreams, but maybe just need a little bit extra support along the way. So I'm very excited for this. I want to see all of you making your dreams a reality and achieving those goals that you have out in front of you that you want to get to. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure, if you enjoyed this video, to click like, share it with a friend, and leave a comment below. Which of these tips did you find most helpful? And remember, if you haven't yet, to subscribe and click on notifications so that you're the first to know about all the videos that come out each week. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.